So this is Lord GuGu here. Yeah, I know it's weird to not see me in front of the camera and to see me behind her, but Penelope has decided she has to go to the hospital because she's hurt her foot. So I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know, like, can't just get some crutches or get like a wheelchair or something like that. Loads of like old people's homes have probably got them, just like spare ones from when they're not living anymore. But anyway, not that I want that, I'm just saying. Anyway, this is Big Pictures. This is home to Mr Darryn Lyons, who's also known as Mr Paparazzi, who's been a face on TV for quite a while now, although he started out as like a celeb snapper. He's probably tried to get me for a while, but he's not out on the street that much anymore. And basically his agency has gone on to become the world's biggest site and company for paparazzi celebrity photographs. Paparazzi. So, just going up the stairs. So look at these walls, they're all golden. It's like the Yellow Brick Road in Wizard of Oz, but on the walls instead of the floors. Although I'll be climbing the bloody walls if Penelope doesn't get back here. Oh, look at that. Lose that girl. Like Lewis Hamilton. Look at all these pictures. Look at all these pictures that he's had done. Oh my god, I don't know who that was, but he needs to chill out. Running around everywhere. Take your time. Life's about taking... Oh, Jesus. Look at that posh spice. She looks more like bulldog spice. So I'm basically just going up the stairs really here. And I believe that the offices should be just around the corner. I think that just answered my question. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get prepared. Hi, this is GuGu, Lord GuGu, the being who defines terms in general and kind of doesn't conform to anything. You know, I'm an artist, but that's enough about me. I'm here today conversing with none other than Mr Paparazzi himself, Mr Darryn Lyons, who obviously was snapper to the stars and is now a star in his own right. Probably tried to get pictures of me all the time, but he's just not out on the streets much anymore. So that's probably why I'm not front page fodder. So anyway, Darryn, it's amazing to be here. Thank you so much for having a chat.
No worries, buddy. Good to have you.
Oh, thanks. You know, you don't have to say thanks. Just appreciate it. This place is absolutely amazing. By the way, I cannot believe this place. Like, you've got such an ironic yet classy way of doing this place out.
Lions, gold bricks, crystal chandeliers, candles, lions,
and
hair.
Yeah, like Darryn Lyons. There we go. I get it. That picture up there is amazing, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's kind of you being sat on your throne saying, I'm Lord of the Manor. I've got a lion at my feet, so basically I can stand on the king of the jungle, so don't mess with me.
Well, actually, I hate that picture, but still.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd give you, like a compliment. Get the interview started on a nice, nice level, more than anything. Darryn, now, obviously we just touched on your office. You have a very distinctive style, I think. Is there a reason for this? Obviously the hair and the way that you present yourself, is that something that's been a gradual thing, or is it kind of something that you've deliberately set out to do?
Oh, I think the Mr Paparazzi brand now around the world, in more than 80 countries, has probably been all about the hair, really. I suppose it is definitely a brand these days. It is, as Colonel Sanders is to KFC, Mr Paparazzi is to celebrity, the world's biggest celebrity website. 2 million people logging on, getting their celebrity breaking news, books.
I've just been looking at this, everybody. This is Mr Paparazzi's, is this your autobiography?
It is.
It is. Now, I've looked at some of the quotes on the back of it from none other than Piers Morgan and Mr Simon Cowell. And you know how hard it is to please Mr Simon Cowell. It says Darryn Lyons really does have talent. And I really like that. Do you know Simon well? Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine, yes. He's done extremely well. Couldn't have got a nicer bloke. But yes, just spent a bit of time with him in Los Angeles recently, and he's absolutely flying. Mad workaholic and all around bloody.
And I suppose that you're kind of on that same level. I imagine to get this
amazing empire around you, you need to put the time in.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm on Simon Cowell's level. I mean, I think we'd all like to be on Simon Cowell's level, but the great thing about Simon Cowell is he's had incredible success and he's still a nice bloke. And I think living and working in the celebrity world as long as I have and knowing a tremendous amount of celebrities and celebrity friends, I think it's quite often rare for someone to remembers where they came from. And he's one of those people that has done, and he's a great buddy of mine.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I was in a club the other day with loads of PR friends, know everybody in PR, I'm like, really kind of know everybody.
Really?
And I don't really like mentioning names.
Oh, right.
So I'm just going to stay away from that, especially when we're on camera, because I don't want to get like sued or something like that. But Brian Harvey was in there, used to be in E17.
I've never heard of a PR called Sued though.
I'm going to leave that right there. When you talk about Simon Cowell, do you think, because obviously you've got this very distinctive hair which works, Simon Cowell's head looks a little bit like a chalk eyes, and do you think that's kind of a constant?
Well, I think we have two things very much in common. He has, you know, very bright teeth, and I have very bright hair, so I suppose that's about the same.
That's kind of where they are. How long, Darren, have you been, when did you start off being a camera person? Like, what do you call it, a photographer?
Well, I started actually at a very young age in Australia. It was one of those great electives that we had at school, and to be honest with you, I just dramatically fell in love with the medium and the creation of news and news pictures. I think it was just the creation of images, really. It was a creative side that I had, I suppose, one of those gifts that people get, and it developed from there. Left Australia at the tender age of 21. Came over here wanting to make it on Fleet Street, met Rupert Murdoch in the lift, and I think you've got to read about it in the book. It's a very interesting story, the Rupert Murdoch story, and I've just worked very hard to build the world's most outrageous celebrity photographer into the #1 celebrity photo agency in the world, and the brand is developing, as I'd like to think, extremely well. It just works and people like it.
So with regards to being a fantastic photographer, what separated you at that age? Because obviously there's a lot of people and it's your way of creating, and I can completely kind of get on that boat because I try to create in my own certain way. But what separated you? What made Rupert Murdoch go, do you know what, that's the guy that I want?
Oh, I think it was a bit similar because I was from my hometown of Geelong, where he went to school at Geelong Grammar School. I just think it was the affinity that Aussies have as the British do abroad, and I think that he just wanted to give me a break. I think I bumped into him in the lift, and I don't think I had a hope in hell of getting a job at the Sun or the News of the World at that stage. And I think, you know, there was a phone call down onto the picture desk, and you start tomorrow. Whether it was Rupert Murdoch on the phone to this day, I don't know, but I've got a funny suspicion that he sent down and said, give that bloke a crack. Lugging suitcases around from Victoria train station all the way over to Wapping in this huge, big, expansive city. Walking past Big Ben, I looked up and I thought, actually it looks much bigger on TV, it's really Little Ben.
Yeah, it's not that impressive.
No, it's not really. Well, it's a beautiful architectural building, but it certainly looks a lot bigger on TV.
Everybody says the same about me, like when they see me on screen they say like I look really good on camera, but then when they meet me, they don't. Actually, I think they say I look great as well, off camera, so it's not about that. I've got a friend, Darren, called Lychee Rosebud, and her real name's Debbie, but I call her Lychee Rosebud. And she's an artist, and she put this exhibition on called Myself, the Other Body Who Came From a Vagina That Belonged to Somebody Else. And basically, it's pictures of herself as a human being saying, yeah, I may have come from somebody else, but I'm my own person, kind of thing. It didn't do that well, not many people went to it. But because of your creativity and taking photos and stuff, is art something that you have ever branched into, or something that you enjoy buying, for example?